Well, hello everybody. I thought maybe this week I would take you on a little tour of the rest of the homestead and introduce you to the chickens and the bunnies. And the mini pig doesn't really have a lot of purpose to the homestead, but he's fun, so we'll let you meet him. And then I'll do a quick garden update just because I feel like that's been the theme so far. So let's go along. Okay, so I'm just going to warn you now that the run is kind of a mess. Obviously, we've had rain all week, and we're actually going to be doing some renovations here, but I thought, maybe right now would be a good time to show you guys everything. This little fella is Olaf. He's our silky rooster. We have Minnie and Belle. I can tell them apart because Minnie has more red on her. There's Elsa, our other silky. And there's Violet. Let's go see. Up here we have Maui and, well, now I can't remember. There's Fritz and Fraggle, our Ancona ducks. They are the sweetest. Okay, so Chili she was our lone chicken back in November, and she is actually the sweetest girl. These girls are still waiting to be introduced to the flock. So they're kind of chilling out here. I board this up at night so they have somewhere. It looks like Biddy, my little tiny one in there. She's actually the same age as this white and rust colored one. But look how tiny she is in there. Can you see her? Anyway. Yeah, so they're kind of everywhere if you see them. They're just gonna be mad because I'm walking around. Some are running from me, some are chasing me. You know, that's how it goes. So the plan will be actually to remodel this coop here. I want to extend it. It's shorter than I am, believe it or not, and I've busted my head a few times. So I want to expand it a little bit so that they can all fit in there, and then get rid of this extra pink one, and then they'll just have one nice clean run. And hopefully I can do that once that's all done. Fritz and Fraggle will definitely run for me. There's Lottie down there. She's one of our originals. She's 4. And then the 2 Polish hens are 3. All of the other chickens have been added this year, so they're not actually laying yet. So super fun. They have a pretty good size run. I've pretty much walked you around it, and then I will introduce you to Lucy. This is my Lucy girl. So 25 days ago, she's been broody. If you don't know what a broody hen is, it just means that they start to nestle into a nest. Their body temperature changes. They think they're gonna hatch eggs. At this time, the rooster isn't old enough to fertilize the eggs. He's about 9 months old, so maybe soon. So we got 8 fertilized eggs in the mail from a wonderful Homestead hatchery up in Kalamazoo. Placed them under her, and by the end of the 3 weeks, takes about 21 days, we had 3 babies left, or 3 eggs left. The one had started to try to hatch and it didn't make it, and now we're at day 25, and those 2, if they haven't hatched by now, they haven't. So actually tonight is a sad night for me because I'm gonna have to pull those out and start breaking her broodiness. Do you want to get down, baby? My heart is breaking for her as a mama. I actually almost drove to Kalamazoo, which is a 2-hour trip for me, to get some babies to put under her so that she could, experience motherhood. But I'm really just worried. One, that's 5 hours of my day that I just kind of don't have right now. And I'm really just worried that if she rejects them, I have to start the whole process over to introduce new chicks to the flock. And as you can see, I already have 4 that I still need to do that for, and I don't really have enough space or setup to do a 3rd setup for chickens. So I think I'm probably obviously way more sad than she is, but you know, it's a sad, the kids were really excited. We were really excited to experience that, even if just one chick would have made it, but I don't think it's going to happen. So here's my Lucy girl. Yeah, she's so sweet. So I just got rid of the eggs, and I actually closed up the coop so that she doesn't go back in there for a while. It's getting closer to sunset, so I think I actually may open up the gates and let them free range. I let them free range a couple times a week. I just wait until it's about an hour or 2 before sunset so they can come out and I can keep an eye on them. I stopped letting them free range last year when I still had only 4 because one went into the neighbor's dog and got eaten, and they don't always behave and stay in the yard, so I can't risk them going to, I do have some neighbors that probably wouldn't be a fan if my chickens went in their yard, so just trying to be respectful. They have a very nice run here and they're very spoiled. You can see they have lots of, it looks like a mess around here, but they have toys. I actually have some more things to incorporate once we get this. It really needs cleaned out, and I think I'm going to add construction sand. I've heard that's really good for chickens. I just keep thinking that I have to wait until everything's perfect, which is why it's taken me so long to even make these videos. But I thought it might be fun for you guys to see the transition. So I shut the coop. I just recently, I thought I'd show you guys these two. Converted these buckets, so this is their feeder. I don't fill it super full. I know some people run into the issue of moisture and stuff. I don't fill them, and there's enough out here with just that one bucket. It really only lasts like a day or 2, and then the water also only lasts a day or 2, so usually like every other day I'm refilling it anyway, so that works. And then the pool for the ducks, I empty that and refill it every single day. I do a lot of smaller snippets of our morning routine on TikTok, and that's kind of fun. So anyways, we're gonna open up the gate and let them out. Look at them, they're always so excited to come out. Come on, girls. Also helps tremendously with bug control, so that's super nice. Oh, somebody's excited. That's Fritz and Fraggle. I'm pretty sure it's male and female. Their quacks are significantly different. Let's come meet Honor, the friendly pig. He just celebrated his 1st birthday. He is a mini Juliana. Now, don't be fooled by mini, the word mini. Oftentimes, that means a pig can get up to 200 pounds. He's currently probably 20 to 25 pounds, but I really think a lot of it has to do with the fact that he was really sick in the winter. He got meningitis. So this is just his temporary shelter, and this run is big enough for him, and he's in hog heaven because it's been raining. This is a mulberry bush right above his run, so this is how we just make his day. We shake it, the berries fall, and he has a wonderful little snack. The end goal is to extend this run all the way down to the back end of that shed. We picked this shed up a few months ago, super cheap on Marketplace, and we're currently just redoing the floor on a budget because, you know, right now wood is like $10,000 a piece. So we're just using scrap wood from around the homestead. We're fixing, well, my husband fixing the floor. We'll get it kind of level, and then I'll be building a partition off for him in there with a door so that he can come and go as needed. Honor is also going to be getting a sibling come probably October-ish. Not that I wanted a second mini pig, but he needs a second. He needs a sibling. They're very social animals, and it's just too hard for us to get out here in the winter. I do feel 1000% confident that the shed will be a game changer for us visiting him. It'll be heated. We'll be able to come out here and sit with him. We sit with him a couple times a week, sometimes almost every day, and we're outside every day. So he definitely gets a lot of attention in the spring, summer, and fall. But in the winter is when he gets kind of lonely, and it's important. These chickens and ducks are going nuts, so they're distracting me. And I'll just show you a quick, these are the bunnies. Hi, there's Marshmallow and Graham. They serve a wonderful purpose to the homestead because they provide fertilizer for us. But they are technically Emma and Matthias's pets. This is an extremely temporary setup for them. I actually hate this hutch. I keep saying I'm gonna build a new one, but I haven't yet. And we were gonna use this, but I don't think it'll be good enough. This is the old run from the chickens, but we're making it bigger, as you can see. So this might be like a isolation run or something. We'll figure it out. I'm interrupting this footage because I was just told that Matthias is finally riding his dirt bike. It has training wheels, but it was bought for him last year, and he's been like afraid of it because he clipped a tree. And so let's go see what's up. Check it out.
Now turn around this tree. Here. Don't get crazy.
He said, "Yeah, baby."
Listen, I don't even care if your yard gets messed up because it's just riding it. He's never ridden it.
Saying, I'm not worried about the yard. I'm worried about
And then I let off again.
Just gotta learn how to take them corners. Just take your corner slow. You got it, buddy. Slow, slow.
Okay. Keep turning. Hey! Getting so close to that thing.
I know.
And he needs to lean. I need to teach him
To lean
not
in.
Lean with the bike. He needs to lean against the bike. I know. Watch, he leans with it. Yeah, he leans against it.
Also a huge reason why I rarely get videos done. There's lots of ruckus in the background. When I was out there videoing at the rabbits, my daughter-in-law walked up. Then they all came running to get me to tell me about the kid on the dirt bike, my kid on the dirt bike. That was just kind of a big accomplishment. Cole bought that for him last year, and he caught the back training wheel on a tree and it flipped him, and he's just been kind of freaked out about it ever since. So super fun that he got on it and did a few rounds around the yard. I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of the garden's progress, and then I think we'll sign off for the evening. So if you remember, I planted the bush beans in these 2 pots. These seem to be doing pretty well so far. They're already kicking up. This pot hasn't done anything, so strange because they have the same exact soil in them and they're sitting right next to each other. Planted some zinnias in all of these pots, and I'll space them around once they get going. We've had so much rain. So I just wanted to show you. My husband did help me straighten out the trellis, and the zucchini and the squash are slowly kind of moving up. So much summer squash in there. I can probably pull a few out, and then I can't even really see what's going on in here. I don't have a ton of zucchini coming yet. Lots of green tomatoes. Well, hello, get out of my garden, Missy. Go on. Lots of green. These are called green zebras. They get like really like a light color. But I worked really hard last week just pruning a bunch from the bottom of these plants, trying to make sense of things. My herbs are out of control, but that's okay. I'm just learning. I did end up planting the blueberry bush and it's looking really rough. But I did add some, they like acidic soil, so I did add some stuff, and I'm hoping that, you know, they'll at least be good for next year. Look at these radishes. I'm pretty sure is what we planted here. I can't even remember anymore. And then over here, we planted some beets, if you remember. So hopefully they'll come up. Oh, I do see some babies coming up. That's what these are right here. So super fun. The corn is starting to gain some stuff. I'm gonna go around to the other side. You know what happens when you just randomly plant one little pea plant? This is just your garden snack plant. So good. I don't spray anything on my garden, so I don't have to worry about what I'm eating. Pick some weeds while I'm out here. Sweet potatoes are looking good. These are our 3 pepper plants. We have a green pepper, a habanero, and Carolina Reaper. My cucumbers, you guys, look at them. They're going nuts. I actually plucked off my first one today. And if you look, you'll see, look at those babies coming in. So I am so excited, but they are doing phenomenal. These are the butternut squash and the spaghetti squash, and then the watermelons. And look at the corn. This is what I was talking about. Finally starting to get some tassels, so we might get a couple ears of corn. Be fun. And you guys, these pumpkins, look at this. I mean, they're not even on my property line anymore. I planted them too far out, but I can't believe that they're even still doing anything. Like, they're so resilient. So, you know, if you want to dig up your pumpkins, I say go for it. I think we should probably pull this guy off soon. So I think that's about it. Work hours are finally starting to slow down for the husband, so hopefully we can start working on some of these projects we have going. My next big goal is to try to get all of this grass area converted into more of a soil area. I do have patches of cardboard and soil, but it's kind of a mess right now. So I hope everybody has a great week, and thanks for coming to watch. Feel free to share with some other new homesteaders that you might know, and come grow with us.